And remember, you can do all that with earplugs in and eye shades on, or just close your eyes. One thing I forgot to mention with the Nadi Shodhana alternate nostril breathing thing is that ideally your eyes are closed, but your inner gaze and where you're focusing your mind's attention is right here. Uh, yeah, and that kind of helps just like draw this energy up into your forehead. And there's more to it. There's a pineal gland here that through these practices and other things and diet and yoga, blah, 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 it decalcifies. And the calcification is built up on the gland um, with stress and bad eating habits and just being unhealthy and not doing this kind of stuff. And they say by working on it and paying attention to it, the third eye center, which is the seat of the intuition in your mind and like just knowing and having faith and that kind of stuff. It's also it's like the last chakra before Sahasrara, which is your connection to the divine, your connection to God, and like being able to like boop, blast off, have things like put into your head, meditating, and you just got to download from God and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you can focus your attention, close your eyes, and just kind of lightly draw them up here. It's kind of like you're going cross-eyed, boop. And then also, by doing this and putting your two fingers here, kind of reminds you, focus here. Um, so that's the note about Nadi Shodhana. And then with meditation, it's simple. All of that I just told you about is like very meditative. And then you could do all of that or do one or two of those things and then sit and meditate. And for that, again, it's that posture. It's being comfortable. Most first and foremost. If you're uncomfortable in your body, then you're not going to be able to quiet your mind at all. So be comfortable. Um, Ideally, you're kind of straight up and down, but you can get support for that, or you could even be slightly reclined. You can lay down, whatever. Just don't fall asleep. So yeah, meditation again is sensory withdrawal, and then focusing your attention basically on the breath. That's like super basic. Like that's all I do. It's great. Um, you can say a mantra while you're meditating inside of your mind, which sometimes helps you focus. Um, but basically, find the comfortable seat, do the breath stuff, get into your breath, and then close your eyes and stop thinking. Try to stop thinking and focus on that inhale and the exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's all it is. You could set a timer for 5 minutes. That's a great, start with five. You could try for 10 and notice that you'll get a little uncomfortable in the middle and towards the end. And you'll be like, oh, I want to check the timer and I want to, what am I doing? So while you're meditating, you can just notice. This is like cultivating the witness mindset, the observer mindset. And you can notice that these thoughts and these words and these your ego talking, just swinging in with all this shit, and um, watch yourself as you get wrapped up into that thought and it takes your mind and 2 minutes pass and you're thinking about what you're going to do for dinner or whatever. And just remember to gently remove yourself and you'll kind of witness like, oh, there's a thought. No, just let it go. Oh, there's another thought. Oh, just let it go. And you can envision those words popping up or those thoughts like colors or banners on an airplane, whatever, and like little clouds. And with your breath, with the intention in your mind, you can just push them away, let them blow away and dissipate. So that's the practice. Um, Withdrawing from the senses and then trying to concentrate, dharana, concentration of the mind. Um, and it like I rarely get to the point where I'm just sitting in complete stillness and black silence and I'm just like zonked out. Like ideally you want to get there, you know? But just that practice of letting those thoughts go, watching them come up and watching how they feel and then just letting them go is really really powerful. Um so yeah, cultivating the observer or witness mindset. And the more you do that and start to see these things pop up, the more that in your life, when you're not meditating, you will witness thoughts and words and emotions pop up. And instead of reacting, like we were talking about, um, you can decide to go with that thought and be angry or not. And you can just let it pass. So, yeah, witness mindset. Um, And then mantra is cool because, again, it kind of, you're focusing on this inhale and this exhale, nice and quiet, um, during your meditation. But you can also focus on a mantra, and it could be whatever you want. You could say love, just love, 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 love in your mind. In a really basic, powerful one to do for yogis is Om, just the AUM or OM, because that's the idea is that that is the sound that is reverberating through your body. That is the vibration of all the trees and plants and the grass and the soil and the rocks and the water and the entire world spinning and the entire universe makes this Om sound. And there's scientists have studied it and the way it travels up the palate or the palate and the roof of your mouth. It's very relaxing and basically you're changing your brain chemistry as you say some of these things. That's the power of mantra. Um, so you could say Om with your inhale, Om with your exhale. You could kind of just have a slow pulsing Om, Om, Om. Whatever works for you. Um, you could call in a certain quality like faith or power or clarity, and that could be your mantra. But I found that that's something really helpful. So, um, let me know if you have any questions about all this shit. I hope it was helpful. These videos are too long to send to you, so I don't know how I'm going to get them to you. But I don't know. I was just inspired to share what I did just now and kind of tell you a little bit about it. And just with hopes that you will take a few of these things and try them out. You know, go out into the woods, go to the back 40, just do it in your room, be out in the sunshine or by the pool. One of the first times I ever actually sat down and tried to meditate before I knew anything about this stuff uh, was on like those steps right in front of the pool, and I was kind of just looking at the water, and I was like going through a lot of shit, and I just closed my eyes and said, I'm